Hello guy, we are you in time and thank you like we were so watched figuring out this BaBylissPRO BNT6610 Nano Titanium Portofino full-size Drye which we're going to be showing in this video. Having chosen a vacuum cleaner may be honest work. You will learn what kind of warming and throwing capacity to get when you want a dryer that fits well for your body. Sadly, the presence of several full-size hair dryers nowadays is just strong. You know, as you are using them that they would provide just a powerful, disruptive generator and no warmth and flipping power. Worse yet, because they are also so heavy, certain stoves contribute to higher expense. The zone to beware in the product to be BaBylissPRO Nano Titanium Portofino Professional Settings Button 1875W for the tourmaline ionic for the if truth be told sparkle for the through its warming component. By the way, it does not depend on the present for the day innovative advances, the BaBylissPRO Nano Titanium Portofino Professional Settings button has to make for the tourmaline ionic warming component. This compact trusses dryer depends on the creation of the adversely for the charged into the particles to keep your hair without frizz, yet additionally, guarantee the progressing hydration of your curls for diminished and general harm. The BaBylissPRO Nano Titanium Portofino is the best for the all-to-US connection with burst into flames coverage to ensuring the safety of both you and your community than when the malfunction triggered by contamination. Maintaining your security is the start of anything. This BaBylissPRO Nano Titanium Portofino negative professional settings button is to be the best for the market and the 1875 watts for the tourmaline to the ionic and it accompanies for the 2 in year for the guarantee. We should be more about the twofold for the assurance for the different dryers available. The BaBylissPRO Nano Titanium Portofino negative professional settings button is the major to the name for the excellence of the care items. Thus it has the assets expected to guard against maker for the surrenders. Regardless of whether the warming component for the electrical and the wiring fizzles, this is to be the guarantee has to be you and more to be secured. Concerning finding a normal for the most part valuable trusses dryer, the BaBylissPRO Nano Titanium Portofino negative professional settings button for the item it was only towards with the 1875 watts for the tourmaline and the ionic present itself as to be ramification for the choice among various purchasers. Its fundamental association gives it is to be said that it is especially genuinely unassuming for the appearance. Anyway, the contraption sends various customers towards its astounding wattage and warmth yield. In the incident that you could do with a salon for the evaluation for the contraption without the retail cost, this device exhibits to be absolutely legitimized, paying little mind to the theory. Fit to delicate hairs using Norton titanium materials, this BaBylissPRO device is built to prevent unnecessary structural damage on every area of a scalp. It is a great hair dryer for anybody with delicate or frail fur because it's just so soft on the scalp. Brings less effort. This vacuum cleaner dries the hair and fixes it in twice the time the normal hair dryers require. Whenever the usual hair dryer needs a half hour to calm the waves, in only 10 to 15 minutes that BaBylissPRO would do the same service. It is said to be that BaBylissPRO Nano Titanium Portofino for the negative professional settings button for the 1875W for the tourmaline to the ionic is to thank for made by the outstanding Marvel Care Association, and its contribution in each part of flawlessness and ornamentation certain affect the game plan of this hair blower. Simultaneously as to some degree better than other concentrated dryers, the segment pack for the 1875 watts for the force, and that could be the banished from start to finish 2 high temperature settings and 2 energy setting. This year's explanation for that is that the nano titanium processing of the system administers heat uniformly in certain areas to prevent cooling, whilst the majority of the skin stays warm. This fits great for that same results on both hairstyles, which lets you avoid money. Slower than some other dryers, this Portofino 6600 hair dryer vehicle continues to run on AC, so during operation it provides just a rhythmic thumping. This will allow you good fashion hair despite having quite so much trouble. Detachable reverse surface. The shop vac rear filter is constructed of aluminum, and can be discarded to avoid lint. The latter tends to bring you washing machine's output right up to the average. Pricey. Many might find this hair dryer is a little pricey. And this commodity is worth the hassle, providing all the accessories and also the awesome engine it has. Just that little light for using this hair dryer is not too small or hard to use. If you're not used to it, nevertheless, doing it is also tedious and boring. We suggest taking short breaks when using it to prevent rubbing of the joints. Thanks to its excellent results on all hairstyles, the BaBylissPRO Nano Titan Portofino full-size dryer is our choice. The quickly and smoothly paced drive can save energy and, in varying conditions, the various heat and temperature configurations are helpful. We are also an indoor with the concentration and rear wing, even though they make it possible that many opportunities for clean lines. We can assume that the strong in company is worth your expenditure, for all the service providers that this dryer produces.